Is native advertising positive or negative for your branding, for your brand? Normally this question is very common. And why is that? Because native advertising is in a news area. So that means that native ads are implemented on the bottom of news pages. And therefore many people are associating native advertising with classical PR. But in this video, we will take a detailed look into it. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of PurpleBlack, a native advertising only agency. So what we are doing on a daily basis is we run performance marketing campaigns with nothing but native advertising traffic sources like Taboola, Outbrain, Yahoo Gemini, and many, many more. But let's jump into a very, very common question. And the question is, hey, is native advertising positive or negative for the branding? Because I know native ads are very good for scaling or when you want to reach a lower CPA. So yeah, what's about the branding effect of native advertising? So let's jump a little bit more into it. And first of all, I want to clarify that we are, for example, we as PurpleBlack are a performance marketing agency for native ads. So when our clients invest €1, $1 into a campaign, they want to receive at least $2 or $3 back. So very important, we don't run branding campaigns or something similar. So we are just running performance campaigns. Therefore, I just can tell you my perspective as a performance marketer and not as a branding expert or something. So I don't have a crazy branding title. And sometimes you have to decide what's more important. Is it a branding effect or is it a conversion? Because there are some products, especially in health, for example, weight loss, or in beauty, where you have to run very aggressively. And when you run very aggressively and you're talking to a big company, to a concern with a, I don't know, with a big marketing area there, they are normally telling you, hey, that's not okay, that's not allowed, it's too hard, it's punishing our brand and all that stuff. So I think you're quite familiar with it. And therefore we're taking a little bit another approach. So what we're doing and what's very common is when we're using an advertorial. By the way, an advertorial is a landing page between the ad and between the real offer page. The advertorial inform or update the person, the prospect about the service, what it does, what it not does, and play a little bit of their feelings that they feel an urgency to purchase this product now. Then advertorial looks like a normal news page, but of course it's legit copywriting. And yeah, on the advertorial, we are very, very often using some, let me tell, it's not real fake, but it's news pages. And yeah, they have super names like Stars and Trends, or I don't know. So I think we have 18 or 20 different brands for every niche there. So that's our own news portals, however you want to name it. And that's the official brand which people are, or which is visible for people when they see the ad itself on the bottom of news pages. And just when people reading the advertorial, just when they want to take action and click on a button, they are coming to an offer page, and that's normally the real branding page. That's normally, I don't know, a Shopify page, a WooCommerce page, or any other page builder with the official brand. So super important. Therefore, also when you run very aggressive campaigns, it doesn't have a negative impact for your brand. But let's see it from the positive side, because what we're seeing very, very often is because of the huge reach of native, your brand will automatically receive way more Google search queries for your brand. Therefore, we are always recommending when we start with native advertising, please also add a small branding campaign for Google search ads. It doesn't have to be a lot of money which you're investing there daily, but something between 10 and 20. It was the mixture of 10 and 20. So you have to put in something like 10 and 20 bucks into it, because you will see the search queries will increasing very, very fast because people are screenshotting the ad and Google you. So therefore you also will receive way more conversions via branding campaigns, and you're wondering, hey, where did they coming from? But they are coming from initially from native advertising campaigns from Taboola, Outbrain, Yahoo Gemini, but they're screenshotting it, Google it when they have time, when they're at home on the couch, and then they make the purchase. So in general, you see, when you combine performance with a little bit of branding, it could be a positive impact for your brand. But of course, when you do it wrong, it might also have a negative impact for your brand, because when you run very aggressive ads out there and you're directly associating them with the brand, it could have a negative impact. But on the other hand side, when you run a too soft approach, no one can remember for your brand. It's the good news. But the bad news is you didn't receive cheap conversions and you're not able to scale very fast. But let's be frank, when you want to run a PR campaign, native advertising is the wrong tool for you, because there are other tools like TV ads, radio ads, and I don't know which kinds of commercials are out there. And yeah, still some classical ads in newspapers or something like that could be an option for you when you just want to run real PR. But when you want to run performance campaigns, when you're already investing a few $1,000s per month in Facebook, Google, YouTube, or something like that, and you want to scale now, you want to generate a cheaper cost per acquisition or cost per lead, then native advertising might be the right tool for you. As mentioned before, it's not a PR channel, it's the wrong PR channel for you maybe, but it's the right channel when you have a very broad product approach and when you want to scale and when you want to get more out than you invested in. So that's just a very quick video to a super common question which we receive. I hope you liked that video. If so, I would extremely appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, and of course when you subscribe to my channel, because I upload 2 times a week a video about native advertising. And yeah, when you activate the bell, you will get notified when I upload a video about native ads. Have a good one. See you next time.